Alright guys, so we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So this guy right here, Roller ZZ, put up this really nice visual tier list here for the Realm of God's theme. And I thought, well, fuck, this would make a good video kind of going over this tier list. And then kind of, agreeing, disagreeing with where some units, spots might fit on there. I haven't looked in it too in-depth, so I'm not sure if I'm going to completely agree with, like, every choice he made, or how exactly that's going to work. So, big shout-outs, of course, to my boy Roller ZZ, for putting up this really cool tier list. Realm of God's theme is one of my favorites, so, it's right up there. I just, the team and the units that are on it, it just works very nicely, right? So, all right, let's go ahead and hop into it. So, we have this nice, Dokkan battle, Roller Z again, tier list, Realm of Gods. We got S+, S, A, B, C, and then HM. Now, I know HM, right? So, Ultra Instinct Goku, let's bring him up real fast. Ultra Instinct Goku, as part of the second part of his leader skill, will give int types 3 ki and then 50% to HP attack and defense. So you can rock, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, int Gogeta, LR Super Vegito, and LR Gohan, kind of as some filler type units, but it's definitely not recommended since it's only a 50% buff from the leader skill. So let's go move up to the C rank, right? If a unit, is of note enough, I have the Dokkan Wiki with us who I can kind of, open up and we'll, we take a look at their stats, right? Like, here is, this is the TUR for LR Beerus right here. So, let's see. So, the C of the tier list here, we have, that is the Tech Super Saiyan Blue Goku, who is just an orb changer, nothing really crazy about him. He's not going to hit hard. And, I mean, I guess his orb changing, I believe, does he change STR to Tech? I believe is what he does. Let me just confirm. No, he changes Rainbow to Tech. Oof. Yeah, you definitely don't want that. Orb changers who close paths by taking a rainbow and making it like a colored one are the worst kinds. I usually try to avoid using them, if at all possible. That might be nice for LR Goku Black up here, but that's about it. Okay, so this is the Tech Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, who I believe is just a nuking type unit, right? Like, just the more, Tech Key Spheres he gets, the more damage he'll do. But, I mean, he's just a very old and not really that impressive unit at this point. This is the Physical Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. He is an orb changer for the physical type. Champa is really bad. Demigra is really bad. The Grand Supreme Kai is pretty bad. And then the Physical Super Saiyan Blue Goku, again, pretty bad. Actually, I do have a disagreements with this tier list. Okay. Alright, so the B for tier list, we have Zamasu. Zamasu is just an old, not really good unit. We're starting at the bottom and working our way up. This is the Physical Super Saiyan God Goku, who is quite a good unit, but I believe he only gives his buffs to physical types, which obviously on a category team is going to hurt him a lot. Physical and STR, okay. So, if we would look at it up here, physical and STR units, so STR Rose Goku Black, Physical Vegito Blue, Topo, or the STR Super Saiyan God Goku would be really about it from the top tier options. So, yeah, he's definitely deserving of the B or C tier for sure. Alright, so we also have, this is the Tech Beerus. Now, I guess this is where I would disagree here. I feel like the Tech Beerus and then STR Beerus at the end. Let's just finish this off. So, Tech Beerus, this is AGL Beerus, Weirus, and then, of course, we have STR Beerus. I do feel as though STR and Tech Beerus probably should be moved up to the A tier. Now, their usability on the team is most definitely tied to LR Beerus, right? But, if you have LR Beerus himself, Tech Beerus and STR Beerus in particular become dramatically upgraded units because they share, the full link set with LR Beerus here. So let's bring up Tech Beerus. Let's bring up AGL. I want to bring up Int Beerus, who is there in the A rank. We'll discuss him. And then also this STR Beerus, right? So here's LR Beerus, right? LR Beerus is ridiculously powerful. I would actually say he's very underrated. Many people think that he's like the worst summonable LR, which he is definitely not. He does a ridiculous amount of damage plus his healing. I certainly would think this guy is better than LR Bardock, and he's better than LR Trunks as well, just off the top of my head. Any more than that, I might have to look a little in depth. LR Bojack, I would say, is probably better than this guy. But it's close. It's close. But I would say Beerus is definitely stronger than LR Bardock. Well, stronger, better. Let's just kind of say that. So here's his links, right? Godly Power, Prodigies, Innocence, Connoisseur, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Take Legendary Power off, and the rest of his link set, like all these Beeruses have. Tech Beerus, I did recently 100% him. He is a phenomenal partner alongside LR Beerus. He can easily hit 1 million attack stat, even only with attack 60% as a passive, right? So pretty good, pretty good. We have the AGL Beerus here. Now, the AGL Beerus, he, would be able to hit a little harder than Tech Beerus. I would like to see him paired up with LR Beerus compared to Tech Beerus. But the only thing is that AGL Beerus here does not have Fierce Battle. He has Shattering Limit instead. Is he missing something else? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What other link is he missing? Wait, no, okay, it's just Fierce Battle. Okay. So, I don't know. Attack 90% when performing Super Attack is certainly pretty good. Let's move on to the Int Beerus, right? Actually, let's go to SCR Beerus first. SCR Beerus is a high chance of attack 200%, so probably about a 50% clip that this passive would be active. When it's active, that is the highest attack buff in the entire game, like in terms of passives, right? It's him and then what, like LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku sitting there at 180%. And what is Champa at, by the way? Champa has a buff of 200% as well. Okay. So Champa and SCR Beerus are right there at 200%. He's pretty good because, again, he does share all of those links with LR Beerus, same thing. Now, Int Beerus here, who on the tier list is actually listed in the kind of A rank there with Physical Goku Black, Int Zamasu, this is the Int Super Saiyan God Goku, and Int Whis. I probably would move Whis up to S rank. I think Goku Black here, this is determined very much on if it's the global or the JP one. I would actually almost say the JP Goku Black might be able to drop down to B, and then the global Goku Black could probably stay right where he is, or maybe even go up to the S rank tier. But physical base form Goku Black certainly on JP is very, very underwhelming. Inzamasu's good. Super Saiyan God Goku is fine. And then this Int Beerus, right? So, if we're not counting LR Beerus, this Int Beerus is, I would probably say, the best of all of the Beerus cards. But once you bring LR Beerus into play, I do like the idea of using the SCR or the Tech one over this guy just for the Fierce Battle. The extra Fierce Battle will add a lot of attacking power to LR Beerus, and I think overall the two units combined would do more damage if you're bringing the Tech or SCR one over this Int one. But if you don't have LR Beerus, then the Int one is certainly better. So by that merit, I could see why Int Beerus is on a higher tier than the other Beeruses, but the AGL one probably should be at the bottom. Then I think I would probably just put Tech and SCR Beerus in the A rank and move Physical Goku Black down probably. Not really much in depth to go on about with the rest of these units. I guess the Whis, I could bring up the Whis because there's a good chance not a lot of people know really what this Int Whis does. I feel like most people pull this guy and then just assume he's shit. But he gives 2 ki and 20% attack and defense to all allies, which is pretty good. And he also does lower attack with his super attack, which is nice. But unfortunately, as you guys know, a lot of times nowadays, the lowering attack doesn't really work because enemies are immune to it. And then, of course, he does have a few interesting links. Godly Power, Shocking Speed are links that you'll be able to activate most of the time on the Realm of Gods team. So now we can move up to the S tier, right? So we have Merge Zamasu right off the bat. Only reason Merge Zamasu is not S plus tier, and I do agree with this absolutely, is because of the fact that he does lower super type allies attack by 10%. So I do think that's enough to bump him down to the S tier. We have LR Beerus, who we've gone in depth about. I'm actually okay with him being S tier as well, because he does not link up very well on the team unless you're going to make a rotation with another Beerus with him. In that case, in that scenario, LR Beerus would be an S plus unit, but you have to make it a rotation, or else it's really not going to work that well. So I do understand why Beerus is S. We have the SCR Super Saiyan Blue Goku. I see why he's here. Let me take another look at this guy, because I feel like how much better is he than the Int Super Saiyan God Goku? That's what I want to see. So, attack and defense 90%, very good. And then 50% attack when facing 2 or more enemies. That will very rarely activate. And then Int Super Saiyan God Goku, attack and defense 80% when HP is 30% or below. Let's see, links Godly Power, Shocking Speed, over in a flash. So he does have Shocking Speed and over in a flash, but so that's interesting. That's actually an interesting mix, because if you look at the S plus tier, right, you're probably going to want Tech Vegito Blue on the team. So at that point, the SCR Super Saiyan Blue Goku is not going to be able to link up well with him. But the Super Saiyan God will not be able to link up well with like LR Goku Black, SCR Rose Goku Black. So that's an interesting little give and take. I would say they're very, very similar. Obviously, Ultra Instinct Goku does have over in a flash, so this guy's lack of prepared for battle probably wouldn't hurt for the most part. They're close. I don't know how much I guess he is an S rank unit. We have the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, who is still capable of hitting quite hard, even though he does have a lot of flaws. Lowering health on Super is another thing that is quite annoying. We have Jiren here. Now, the reason Jiren is an S tier unit is because of the fact that he doesn't link particularly well on this team. He is going to have Godly Power with a lot of units, and he does have Shocking Speed with a few of the units. And of course, Turn of Power he will have with either Ultra Instinct Goku, maybe you'll have God of Destruction Topo out there, or even the AGL Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. But for the most part, Jiren doesn't work really that well here. So he is very good, but in terms of like consistency with the rest of the team, I agree with him being S tier. The TUR version of Goku Black, I do think that should be an S plus tier unit. Now, maybe they're a little underwhelming until they get dupes into them, which at that point is asking a lot, right? Like, dupes in basically your dupe TUR, because many people, I think what I've noticed is they'll get their first LR Goku Black, then they'll get a second LR Goku Black they'll feed into the bottom right path, and then a third LR Goku Black is when I seem to notice that people will kind of wonder, like, at this point, should I feed him in for the top left path, or should I keep him as a linking partner? As soon as this TUR gets a dupe in them as well, they're very, very good. Especially if you're combining them with LR Goku Black, they are quite good. These two together, like, they're so defensive, and they're healing so much, and they're going to be doing a lot of damage. They are perfect linking partners. It's just very, very fun. It's a very, very interesting to run these two side by side. This unit is good enough that I would say they could be S plus rank. Only thing is, usually, you're not going to put this unit in harm's way as much as LR Goku Black, so it does take a little bit longer to build up their passive, because they do have to get hit 4 times to get that 100% attack buff, but definitely a strong enough unit to be considered S plus. The AGL Super Saiyan Blue Goku, I feel like you could talk me into him being S plus as well. Only thing is, he does seem to be linked up with like another Super Saiyan Blue card in order for him to do really good damage, right? Like Super Saiyan, Warrior Gods, Kamehameha, Super God Combat, Resurrection, I've Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle. This guy links up pretty well, actually, with Tech Vegito Blue, just outside of key links, right? There's another thing where, like, if Tech Vegito Blue, if he only just had Prepare for Battle, he would be, like, top 5 best units in the game. Like, he already is a ridiculous unit, but he really would help out so many other units. So, because, you know, they'd have Super Saiyan, they'd have Warrior Gods, they'd have Kamehameha, they have Fierce Battle, so they have a lot of attack links together, and then you combine that to his attack 100% when performing a super attack. I feel like you could talk me into this guy being S+. He's definitely a very good unit. Here we have the STR, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. He's good enough to be there, definitely. We have the AGL Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Same thing, good enough to be there. We have the AGL Super Saiyan God Goku. On my initial look at the tier list, I did think he maybe should have been S+ tier, but I know what the thought is, right? The reason the SCR Super Saiyan God Goku is S+ and the AGL one is not is because this one does not have the First Awakened link, which is a 25% attack link, a massive power buff for Ultra Instinct Goku. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Super Saiyan God Goku being S tier and not S+. That's fine. Next, we have Kami here. Kami is one of the better support type units on the team. I think S tier is very deserving for him. Global is actually just about to get this guy this weekend with Global's World Tournament. So that's going to be pretty good. 2 key, 25% to attack and defense. Yeah, I did forget that he does give key. That makes Kami very, very good. Yeah. Kami's a very good unit for sure. And then we have the Int Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, who's still good. Even though there is now a direct upgrade, he's still a very good unit. Absolutely, definitely deserving of being S tier. I have to say, this was a very well done tier list. I agree with most of the placements in here. Ultra Instinct Goku, the leader. We know how good he is. Tech Vegito Blue, same thing. Not a lot to talk about. I guess Tech Vegito Blue, I'm at least going to bring his info up just to kind of establish that I feel like this is the best team for Tech Vegito Blue, because on the Potara team, he doesn't link up particularly well with the leaders on those teams. And he doesn't link up very well with the leader of the Future Saga team, Future Gohan, either. So, Realm of Gods, he is a fantastic linking partner, and he works really well on this team. So, this is the number 1 spot, I feel, for Tech Vegito Blue. So, when building your Realm of Gods team, you're definitely going to want to build it around this Tech Vegito Blue, I would say. Very, very powerful unit. LR Goku Black, I've used him in a million videos. He's the reason I started playing JP. Definitely deserves to be up there. SCR Rose Goku Black, we know how dumb powerful they are. LR Vegito Blue, absolutely, because if you don't have Tech Vegito Blue, LR Vegito Blue is a monster. He is so good. As a free-to-play unit, definitely the best in the game. And I would say just an absolute monster. Like, this guy routinely can get, like, close to a 2 million attack stat, and he's a free-to-play unit, like, just on the virtue of how easy it is to rainbow him. Very strong. He does link up pretty well on the team. Only bad thing I would say is him having Shattering Limit. Outside of that, he works very well on the team. Physical Vegito Blue, again, I see the vision here of, even though there is, like, a direct upgrade to, like, you know, Physical Vegito Blue or AGL Rose, who's the next unit, if you don't have the superior version, like Tech Vegito Blue or SCR Rose Goku Black, like, AGL Rose Goku Black is still a better unit to use than, like, pretty much all of these fuckers on this tier. So I agree completely with them being up here, even though there is a direct upgrade to them, right? So totally fine for Physical Vegito Blue and AGL Rose. They were, I don't want to call them timeless units, but they still are so very, very good. Even now, what? Let's see, it's 12. I mean, we're like 19, 20 months since their release. Physical Vegito Blue and AGL Rose, and they're still as good as they are. Very impressive. We also have the AGL Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, the brand new one. He is actually an optimal unit on this team. So, of course, he would be an S+ tier unit. Absolutely love his own Pure Saiyan team, although that's got nothing to do with Realm of Gods, but I do just want to talk about it. And it is pretty easy to get his transformation to occur, by the way. I would say he has the easiest transformation to get to take place in the entire game, actually. And it's pretty good, pretty damn good once he goes Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Last two, we have God of Destruction Topo and then the SCR Super Saiyan God Goku. So I'll quickly go over these two. Now, both of these units definitely deserve to be S plus tier. We have God of Destruction Topo, 35% to attack and defense for all allies. Very good. Very strong unit. And then the SCR Super Saiyan God Goku, same attack and defense 80% that the AGL God Goku has, but the SCR God Goku has this link right here, the First Awakened, which is a 25% attack link, which he shares with Ultra Instinct Goku. So let's see, he has Godly Power, right? So they have Godly Power. They don't. He doesn't have Super Saiyan. I don't think he has Warrior Gods either. So is it Godly Power, First Awaken, and Fierce Battle? Hold on, let me see. Off the top of my head, I can't remember exactly what Ultra Instinct Goku's links are. Prepare for battle over in a flash. Yep. Alright, so the SCR Super Saiyan God Goku is giving him 55%. 55% from links is a very, very big number. And that's not just for Ultra Instinct Goku, too. That does apply to this Super Saiyan God Goku as well. That's the thing, like, when you have these really good linking partners, people always kind of just, like, put it all on the main unit, right? Like, oh, SCR Super Saiyan God Goku makes Ultra Instinct Goku so powerful. But the flip side is also true. Ultra Instinct Goku makes this Super Saiyan God Goku a lot more powerful. So that pretty much will do it, guys. Very, very good list right here. And like just the way the units are all like put here, it's a nice little thing to look out. So again, shout outs to the guy Roller Z for the beautiful tier list here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch y'all next time.